Hello everyone, my name's Katie and I'm talking about catching our dreams today. This is inspired by an oil blend that Young Living has called Dream Catcher, and it has kind of a twofold meaning. So one, we're catching our dreams as in catching those Z's, restful sleep, and also the more broad, big dreams, life goals kind of dream catching that we are doing. So this is the oil dream catcher and it's a blend. So what does that mean? It's a blend and it has different oils that have great benefits for restful sleep, for quieting the mind, for inspiration. So think about actually dreaming, having your subconscious mind dreaming and having those dreams that could give you an insight into maybe your life goals and life purpose. So the blend is Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, Tangerine, Ylang Ylang Black Pepper, Bergamot Anise, Juniper Geranium, Blue Cypress, Davana, Citrus Hystrix, Jasmine, German Chamomile, Blue Tansy, Rose, Grapefruit, and Spearmint. And it actually smells amazing. It's a great floral blend, as well as it has woodsy things like juniper in it and sandalwood. So those are going to be our rooting, grounding oils that are really, really great. So I think it's kind of obvious why we want to catch those Z's and the dream catching, falling asleep, having dreams, having a restful sleep, staying asleep throughout the night are all very important part of overall wellness and overall well-being. And I think that's an easy concept to understand. So that's how it would benefit on a physical level, on restful and calming level. You can diffuse it, you can apply it topically, you can inhale it before bed. But I want to talk more about those life goals and life dreams and catching those. How does this blend help us and why is that important? So I think a lot of us, as we get older, sometimes come into the routine because bills need to get paid and certain life necessities have to be met. But we sometimes lose sight of what we wanted to be or what we dreamt to become. So this is where the dream catcher comes in. So how would you use it for those purposes? Well, one is to write down your dreams, write down your goals. And sometimes they sound impossible. They sound like they cannot be achieved right this second, but I encourage you to still write them down, still put that on paper. And if you feel brave and courageous enough and maybe use some valor for that, to tell it to somebody that you trust, a really great friend or your partner or your parent, it's just this great way to get it out of our mind and out of our heart into the universe through speaking or through writing it down. And that's where you would use your dream catcher. Once it's on a paper, start to use it. And because you're now coming out of your head and into the real physical world with your dreams, you're gonna start to have the roadmap and you're gonna start taking those little steps. So if your dream goal is over here right now, and you need maybe some sort of a certification or some sort of skill to learn, you're gonna start taking those steps with that dream catcher. And yes, the dream, you might end up here versus here, but you're closer to your dream. And maybe years, maybe months from when you started, you're gonna look back and that's when it will all make sense that you making all those little steps have added up. And now you're so much closer to this goal that you wrote on paper, and maybe it changes. It's okay. Maybe it shifts, maybe evolves, and that's okay too. So this is what dream catcher is great for. So if you have those dreams that maybe you're sitting down with yourself and like, I wish, fill in the blank, this is what dream catcher is for. And I encourage you, even if you are already written out your goal and you're on it, even more the reason to use it, because it's going to help you break through those blocks, break through those roadblocks, and just get you closer and closer to where you want to be. So that's about catching our dreams and the great oil dream catcher that you can use for that. Have a great one. Bye.